channel. Here we are going to be looking at how we can draw an isometric plane shapes, how we can draw an isometric plane shapes, and we are starting with the construction of an isometric hexagon. So I need you to pay attention and look at how this work can be done. It's something that you can easily do if you pay attention to what I'm going to be doing here. So we are constructing an isometric plane shape, and we are starting with that of the hexagonal polygon. Alright, so that's a six-sided polygon. So let's start. The first thing that we are going to do is to construct an hexagon. So after that, then we go and make it an isometric hexagonal plane shape. So here I'm going to construct an hexagon, and the length or side of that hexagon is 30 millimeters. So so we are, first of all, so we draw a horizontal center line like this, and then we are going to draw a vertical center line. So we are, first of all, we are constructing a normal hexagon, as we have been doing before. So so with the, as I said, the length or side of the hexagon is 30 millimeters. So we have to take a measurement of 30 millimeters on the ruler. So with the compass, I'm putting a pinpoint here. So you first of all construct a circle. So this is a circle now. Alright, so with this circle that we have here, so we put the pinpoint of the compass here, and we draw an arc up, and we draw an arc down. So putting it at this point here, so we draw an arc down here, okay, on the circle, and we draw an arc up here. So now this point, we are going to join them together. So we join this point together. So I'm going to join this point together like this. Okay, so we join this point together, and we also join these 2 points together, and then so we join these 2 points together. So join this point together with this, and this point also we join them together. So join these 2 points together like this, and then so these 2 points we join them together, okay, and then we join these 2 points together like this. Alright, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to construct a square around this polygon. We construct a square around this polygon. So to do that, this is what we have to do. So we extend this line to both sides, and we also extend this line to both sides like this, and then so we now draw a vertical line, so through this point. So draw a vertical line through this point like this, and bring it to this side, and draw a vertical line through this corner of the hexagon. So we have this shape, okay. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to construct a shape like this. So I'm going to label this point. So I'm going to call this point. So this point, I will call it, this is point A. So while this point, I will call it point 1, and I'll call this point 2. So this point, I will call it point B. So this is point C here. So I'll call this point, I will call it 3. Okay, so this is 4, and this is 5. Okay, and then this point is point D. While this point, I will call it point 6. Okay, so on the hexagon, so we have the number on the hexagon, while on the this may not be a square. I don't think it's a square. Okay, so so we have it labeled ABCD. Then next that we are going to do is to construct a shape ABCD of this form, and to do that, so we have to make use of we are drawing it in isometric. So we are going to construct this in isometric, and to do that, we are going to make use of our 30-degree set square. So we are constructing it on the 3 faces of an isometric figure. So that is what we are doing. So the first one that I want to draw is that of the top of an isometric figure. So with my 30-degree set square. So I first of all draw a line in this direction. Then I'm going to draw a line. So with my 30-degree set square, I will draw a line, so in this direction like this. Okay, so then I will also draw a line in this direction, so we have it going in this direction. Then the next thing that I'm going to do, so let's fix point A here. So let point A, let us fix it here. Okay, so now, so I'm going to locate point D. So I will come onto this line. So from here, use my compass to take this distance from here to D. So from here to point D, so taking this distance, so I put it at this point here, at point A. Okay, and then making an arc on this line like this. Okay, so then so taking distance from A to B, so taking distance from A to B here, so I put at this point A here and make an arc on this line. Okay, so I need to extend this line, so we have to extend this line, so we extend it here. Okay, so and then, so the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw a line, so from this point here, so okay, so from this point, so I'm going to draw a line from here to this side, and then I will take it from this point here and I will draw a line from here to this point. All right, so don't forget that this is point B, so here we have B here as we have it here on this object, and this is point D here, while this point is point C as we have gotten it. Okay, so that is what we have there. So now we need to locate point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we need to locate those 6 points to construct an isometric hexagonal polygon. So what we have to do is that for me to locate point 6, so point 6 and point 3, they are the same point. All I have to do is to take the distance from here to here. So from here to 6, I will take this distance, so putting it at point A here, so putting it at point A here, I will make an arc here on this line. Okay, then bringing it to point B, because B to 3 is also the same as A to 6, so putting it at point B here. Okay, then I will make an arc here. So here we have point, this is point 6 here, and this is point 3. So let's take note of that. And again, then for me to locate point 1 and 2, so I will put the pinpoint here at A, taking distance of A from what? From distance of A from 1 like this, so putting it at this point A here and making an arc here on this line. Okay, so I'll make an arc here on this line. Then distance of B from 2 is also the same as that of A from 1, so I'll just put it at this point B here. Okay, put at point B and making an arc here. Also, distance of C from 4 is also the same as distance of B from 2 and that of A from 1, so I can just put it here at C. Okay, at C here and make an arc here. So the same applies to D to 5, so I'll just put it at D here and then I make an arc at this point. So we have located these 6 points. So this is point 1, this is point 2, this is point 3, we have point 3, this is point 4, and this is point 5. Then we already have point 6. All we have to do now to produce an isometric hexagon is to join this point together. So we are drawing this on the top face of an isometric block, of an isometric object. So we have this now. So I will join, so 1 and 2 together like this, and then so we join 2 and 3 together. So this is going to form an isometric hexagonal polygon. Okay, so that is what we are doing here right now, and we are drawing it on the top face of an isometric block. So if it happens to be an isometric block, so we are going to draw it like this as I've done it here. So we complete it now by joining point 5 and 6 together. So we have an hexagonal isometric plane figure now. So on the top face, so that's what we have here. Let's draw it on the left side face. On the left side face, so what we are to do, so we are still making use of what we have done here. So we are still making use of this. So on the left side face, so we should be facing this side. So what we have to do is to draw a vertical line. So we come to this side, so we draw a vertical line here. So from this point, so draw a vertical line. So we have this vertical line, and then we turn it to this side. So from any point here, so turn it to this side, so we have this going in this direction. Okay, so we have it there. So let's say we have this point to be point A. So let's fix A here. Here we have point A here. Now for me to get point D, so the same that we did, so take this distance AD from here. So just take this distance from here to here, so from A to D. So we have it here. So take this distance, so put it at point A. So this is point A here. So make an arc here on this line. Then we take another distance, that is AB. So this is point D. So let us write D here. So this is point D here. So then we take distance AB. So for us to locate point B on this line. So from here, so we have this to be from A here. So this is point B. So here we write B here. So this is point B here. So then with our 30-degree set square, so for us to locate point C, so we are just going to draw a vertical line from this point. So draw a vertical line here, so like this. Here we draw a vertical line, and then we turn the set square like this, so bringing it to point B. So for us to locate point C, so take this distance or this point, take it here. So this point is point C now. So here we have point C here. All right, so we now need to locate point 6, point 6, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. So that's what we have to do. So what we have to do now, so for us to locate point 6, point A, 6 is in between A and D. So just take this distance, so from A to 6. So then we put the pinpoint here at A, then we make an arc here. So this point is point 6 here. Okay, and then point 3 from B is the same as that of 6 from A. So we put the pinpoint at B here. Okay, so we draw an arc like this. So this point is point 3. So here we have point 3 here. Alright, so then we need to locate point 1. So take this distance A to 1. So A to 1 here. So put it at A here, and then make an arc here. So this is point 1. Okay, then distance of 1 from A is the same as distance of 2 from B. So put the pinpoint here and make an arc here. Okay, and distance of 4 from C is the same as that of 5 from D and that of 1 from A and 2 from B. So all we have to do now is to put the pinpoint here. So make an arc here at this point and put it at D here. So with the same radius, so make an arc here. So this point is point 2. This is point 3. Oh, sorry, this is point 4. Okay, and this is point 5. So we just need to join this point together to get an isometric hexagon on this left face of an isometric object. So we have this to be an isometric hexagon. So we join these 2 points together. Then we join point 2 and 3 together. Okay, so we have it like this. Then join point 3 and 4 together. So we have this. Then we join point 4 and 5 together like this. And then we join point 5 and 6 together for us to have an isometric hexagon on this left face. So this is how we have it. Okay, let's look at that of the one on the right face of an isometric block. So so we are going to produce it here. So what we have to do now is to come here. So we first of all draw a vertical line. So here we have a vertical line. Then so we turn the set square in this direction and we draw a line in this direction. All right, so let's fix point A here. Let us fix point A here. So here we have A at this point. Then we take a measurement of AD. So for us to locate point D, so we take this distance from here to here. Okay, so this is, we put at point A here. Then we make an arc on this line. So this is point D. Okay, so we have D at this point. Then we take distance of AB. So distance of AB, so from here like this. So take this distance, so put it at point A and make an arc here. So this is point B. Okay, so then we need to locate point C. So for us to locate point C, what we have to do, so we come to this point here and we draw a vertical line. We come to point B, we draw a vertical line here like this, and then so we come to point D here. So we set the set square in this direction, so we draw this line. So here we have, this is point C now, so this point is point C. So what we have to do now is to locate point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, point 5, and point 6. And to do that, so let's locate point 6 and point 3 first. Take distance AC from here to here. Distance AC from here to here. Put it at point A here and make an arc here. So this point is point 6. So here is point 6, and point 3 from B is also the same as point 6 from what? From A. So with the same radius that we have used to get point 6, put it at point B here and you make an arc here on this line. So this is point C, point 3. Okay, so now let us locate point 1. So we take distance A1. So take distance A1 with the compass. So we have distance A1. Okay, so put it at A here. Okay, so make an arc here. Okay, so this is point 1, and then the distance of 2 from B is the same as distance of 1 from A. So with the same radius that we have used to locate point 1, so put it at point B here and make an arc on this line. So the same thing applies to that of 4 from C. So we also use the same radius that we used to locate point 2 from B or point 1 from A. So we use the same distance, and then we also use it for that of 5 from D. So we have this point on the line. So this is point 2. Okay, so this is point 2 and this is point 4, and here we have point 5 here. So all we have to do now is to join this point together. So if I join 1 and 6 together, 1 and 6 together like this. Okay, we join 1 and 6 together, and then we join 2 and 1 and 2 together like this. So we join 2 and 3 together, 2 and 3. So we join them together like this. Okay, then we join 3 and 4. So with a straight line. So it goes like this. Then we join 4 and 5 together, 4 and 5. We join them together like this, and then we join 5 and 6 together. So we complete this hexagon on this right face of the isometric surface. So as simple as I've done it here, all you have to do is to practice, and when you practice, become a master at this. Thank you, and God bless you.